Hello, before I start this video, just gonna let you guys know the video is all over the place. You see what I mean. But I don't like to keep filming. I like to keep it as natural as possible, so we're gonna leave all the bits in. You see what I mean, it's funny. But yeah, this video is, well, it can be for all collectors, but it's for people that have just started collecting or are thinking about collecting. You don't have to do any of these things or whatever. These are things that I did whilst collecting, and there's some new things that I've found out. You know, the Facebook Marketplace. I'll talk about it anyway. But yeah, along the way. So yeah, just little bits that may help. But yes, you don't have to do any of this. It's up to you. Yeah, hopefully some of these tips may help you. Possibly make it easier for you to collect and find retro games. Yeah, I want to do some more helpful videos if I can. If I can think of things, I will. But yeah, any questions on collecting retro, let me know down in the comments. I may be able to help. Hello everyone. Yeah, I'm going to do a retro collecting tips video. Hopefully these tips are helpful. I think it's more towards people that are just getting started collecting. But there might be some things in here that you didn't know, who knows. Got my Streets of Rage t-shirt today and the little handmade Mega Drive controller necklace that I made myself. Very cool looking today. Right, okay. Well, first tip, always checks different CEXs, as each one is very different. Yeah, the one in Worthing doesn't seem to have as much retro, but the one in Brighton, on the other hand, always seems to have a lot more retro. Don't know why that is, but yeah, it's always good to look at different CEXs around where you live, because they're all very different from one another. And obviously, if you type into Google, you can find some retro gaming stores that are nearby to you. And if you're lucky to have a retro gaming store, definitely check them out. That would actually help their little business. And always check out for retro, vintage, antique stores, as they may have gaming things within, mixed in with, you know, antique, vintage stuff. It's really nice, actually. So yeah, there's that. And of course, you know, we all know eBay, a good place to find retro gaming stuff. It's a brilliant thing if you're like in the middle of nowhere and you've got no retro gaming stores available to you. eBay's, you know, it's a very good you know, thing to have. Also, it's actually worth looking on Amazon sometimes. Actually, I've actually found some bargains, retro bargains on Amazon. So yeah, definitely check that out. Might be a good idea. Charity shops. Sometimes you can find stuff in charity shops. It doesn't always happen, but yeah, on the rare occasions. Mostly they have like Wii and PS3 stuff. Sometimes you see the odd PlayStation 1 game. So, sometimes worth checking out anyway. And obviously car boot sales, go super early. That's the tip for that one, otherwise you're going to miss out on a lot of retro gaming stuff. For sure. Okay, yeah, ask around. Yeah, you just ask around, friends, family. I mean, you never know. Asking around. You don't ask, you don't get. Alright? Okay. Yeah, when you first start collecting, I think it's good to collect for one console at first, and then you can stretch out to other consoles, but yeah, just concentrate on one console. I mean, you don't have to, I'm just saying, yeah, because it can be expensive, so, I mean, I started off with the Mega Drive and just kept collecting bit by bit, so yeah, go with the cheapest games first. Like I say, you don't actually have to do that, but, you can get more if you get the cheaper ones first, do you know what I mean? So yeah, just go with the cheaper games first, and maybe think about the more expensive ones later, I guess. Take your time. Just take your time. Yeah. one at a time. Especially if you don't actually have a lot of money. I didn't when I first started collecting 25 years ago now. Oh my god. But yeah, I didn't have a lot of money. It was just pocket money. So obviously I had no choice but to buy one game at a time. But yeah, it's no rush basically. Yeah, just take your time and enjoy collecting and playing them. Keep looking to. Hello. A little bit I want to add in this video that I forgot, because my fiance came back home. Is where was it? Yeah. Okay. Keep looking till you find the right price you want to pay. Yeah, don't always go with the first price you see. Keep looking, because there was this game I really wanted, the Terminator on Mega CD, and yeah, it was always 200, and then I eventually found it at £80, and I was like, yes. And I mean, that's still quite a lot, but it's not over my £100 mark, so that was my rule. So, and also it was more near towards the end of my collecting. I wasn't collecting as many, so I didn't mind paying that. But yeah, it's always well worth. Keep going back to keep looking till you find the right price that you want to pay, and that's one of the tips there. Yeah. Cool. Right. Okay. Research each console for what's on it. See what you want. Have direction. Check out gameplay on YouTube or reviews. Then you can decide if it's for you or not. Make a little list. Then you won't waste your money on games ain't your type of thing, or There's so many games that I bought for Mega Drive, and I was like, oh no, didn't particularly, wasn't my kind of thing. And I sadly, because I didn't have so much money, it was just pocket money, I was stuck with a game that I did not like. Sadly, it wasn't for me, and now I had to wait till I get some more pocket money, and back when I was a kid, obviously, but now not so much. But still, you don't want to, just research the games and see if the game's for you. Really, and you won't. Yeah. Okay. Also, if you don't mind, get cards, as it's so much cheaper. I know if I started collecting now, I don't think I'd bother with cases. I think just having a card collection's absolutely fine, and it's so much cheaper just getting the cartridge. And actually, you can get a lot more games because they'd fit in a little box. So yeah, and much cheaper. Check out the Facebook Marketplace. I've been having a look on there, and yeah, there's some good bargains to be had on there actually. Especially if you're starting out collecting, you don't want to spend awful lot, or you just don't have enough money. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace. Make some rules for yourself. Yeah, okay. So I had a rule not to spend over £100 on a game, and I've never have spent over £100 on a game. I never will. The most money that I've spent on a game was 80, but I think that's only two. The rest of it's like really low or below that. Go for bundles if you can, and then you can sell the rest to put towards more if you want. Okay. Collect. Okay, collect consoles that are cheaper to collect for. What are you doing? I'm trying to do a video. Oh, never mind. Right, are you done now? Okay. Collect consoles that are cheaper to collect for, like Master System, Atari 2600, Nintendo Wii, N64, PS2, Mega Drive, PS1. Well, PS1. But then I suppose, yeah, like all consoles, you can get some really expensive titles. There's this one's getting quite expensive now, but you still can get really super cheap games on there. I've just found a game for £5, so that's awesome. But yeah, I guess that would do. Hopefully the tips, these gaming tips, will help you if you're new to retro collecting. Yeah, it's best to just keep searching and keep looking, and you'll find the right things, the right prices. Thank you. Bye.